Hello YouTube, welcome back to another build showcase in the Convergence mod. This build is the Crystal Sorcerer. It's the 7th character I've made, and this one started off pretty rough in the early game, but now in the late game it's probably one of the more powerful ones. This one's all about damage and stuff, different forms, different AoEs, but yeah, once you get the FP to cast all your spells, the DPS is insane. So I've got 50 attunement and 80 intelligence. This is like a pure caster that I have here. So I'll quickly show off all the weapons I have. I've got the Aquamarine Dagger because I don't see a lot of people use it in vanilla, let alone this DLC. Not DLC, mod. I love the weapon art on the Aquamarine Dagger. I love the lightsaber, man. It's insane. I love it. So I thought it'd be nice to have that in my build. It fits in pretty nicely with the scaling, with 80 intelligence. Got the Sage's Crystal Staff, which is quite good for casting all our sorceries. I don't know if there's a better one, but that's the one I upgraded. With the Crown of Dusk, which adds a lot of effects for specifically crystal sorceries. Increase max FP by 5%, increase power of crystal sorcery by 5%. So yeah, it's quite good for this specific build. And then we've got the Archmage stuff, which is all about reducing the cost and increasing the damage. Again, this is all about magic damage, so I've got rings for magic damage. Boost magic defense by 10%, yeah, and attacks. And more damage. And then I've got this one. This one's like the Dark Wood Grain Ring. My equipment load was low enough where I could I was happy to equip this because it's a lot of fun to do backflips, you know. Have all those iframes. It's just a fun wee ring that I enjoyed using. You have a lot of iframes in that backflip, like all of that animation's like invincible, almost. So makes dodging a lot easier. Yeah, I should probably go into the Dark Moon. Boost magic damage even more. Yeah. So move on to the spells now. Most of these spells are just damage spells with different things. Then I've got Spook for fall damage and stuff. That's more like just for traversing the world. But anyway, yeah, I've got a lot of attunement slots. I have 7 attunement slots, so I had a lot of spells. Moon Orb is probably the main damage spell that we have. You can cast it pretty fast, it moves fast, it tracks really good. Like, if I lock onto someone, if I'm running sideways, it'll like curve. It'll like shoot out sideways and curve towards them. So it's really, really good for quick casting. Moonwave is a good area spell where you can wipe out a bunch of people that are in front of you. Gwendolyn's Retribution is probably our main damage. It's like a super crystal sword spear. It does good damage, man. Real good damage. And you can cast it pretty fast, which is great. Moonhail's another good one. Where if you lock onto someone, all those orbs will hit them, which is good if you want to if you don't really have like line of sight or something like that. Then Old Moonlight's also really good. 1, 2. Does a lot of damage if they're right next to you, because it hits 3 different times. Once with the first projectile, then the blade, and then the second projectile. It ramps up to a lot of damage, man. Then Moonblast. Literally crashed like a moon down from the orbit. It comes from so high you can't even see it, man. Like, look at that. Yeah, it does a bunch of damage. Probably although it does just do as much damage as Gwendolyn's Retribution. So we'll see. Alright, let's start fighting bosses, man. Quickly show off like the Aquamarine Dagger and shit in this fight. Big stretch. Right. Come here, boy. and the weapon art just deletes him. Yeah, so the Aquamarine Dagger does good damage. It has an attack rating of 700, which is good for a dagger, innit? Attack rating of 700 is really good for a dagger. So yeah, you can absolutely just shred through bosses. Who's next? Let's do the Best Watchers. I actually like showing all the loading screens. You can see all the new weapons and stuff. All the different builds that you could make. Like the Tail of the Dark Eater is insane. The weapon art's like, it's so cool. Alright. So, the good thing about a Moon Orb is that Moon Orb does tons of poise damage, so if it's a small enemy, it does real good. Oof. Oof. And obviously I'll show you the tracking. So if I'm running backwards and I go side, it's insane. It's good for running away. It's real good for running away. Not hitting this guy though. This is why we have the dagger though. So yeah, Moon Orb's really good. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, 1 second. Let me quickly back up. Completely forgot about this mechanic. Am I gonna die? Now we're good. Yeah, I completely forgot to show off this mechanic. So, Crystal Sorcerers have a unique mechanic where it's called Soul Charge. So after you cast 10 sorceries, the next one you cast will have 30% more power. So the faster you cast, the more power you get. So if I cast 10 sorceries, there you go. My soul becomes charged, and then the next one that I fire will do more damage. So that's a cool wee mechanic. I completely forgot about that. I probably should have done that at the start, but I will. I think all the sorceries, crystal sorceries, have that mechanic in it. Right. Let's show off against Nameless King. Then we'll do a DLC boss. Which DLC boss should we do though? Could do the Gale, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Oh yeah, our absorption is at 9%. Not got a lot of absorption. Look at him go, man. Yeah, so the Moonhail has really good tracking. Ow. Oh, Jesus. Oof. Alright. Just get him. Alright. Yeah, so you've got to be smart about casting. Oof, wasn't quick enough. Alright. I fucked up. No. No. Oh my god, I might die. Ah. Bastard. Nice. Oh, I forget that. Oh man, I keep on forgetting I have the backflip. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, this is like the only build that I use that ring on, so I keep on forgetting about it. Alright, we'll use that in the Gale fight, hopefully. I could have been dodging so much better if I had that. Oh, not Firelink, idiot. Wrong bonfire. This is why we need to learn to edit videos, so that we can skip to past all the mistakes with the warp. Colosseum of Flame. Alright. And then Gale. My boy Gale. We can also buff ourselves up with soul alignment. Reduces the cost of sorceries even further. Right. There he is. Oh no. Back up. Ow. I suck. Yeah, Moon Orb does a lot of poison damage though, so you can just stagger him, It's great. Right. Oof. That's the wrong one. Running away. Nope. Yeah, the tracking on Moon Orb is insane. I love it. Shit. Oh. Oh, I might... almost. Yeah, unfortunately Moonblast doesn't do as much damage as I would like it to be. But thankfully it doesn't really miss. Thankfully it doesn't really miss, so it's a good spell. You can cast it and then focus on what you're doing, and then it'll eventually just come down and hit him. Yeah, that was the Crystal Sorcerer, man. It's a fun wee playthrough. So yeah, happy days, everyone. Thanks for checking out the video, and I stream on Twitch, so come check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Scorefro. Link will be in the description. So thanks, yeah. Everyone take care. Thanks for watching.